Now, it's 10 years this year since I started BeCleverWithYourCash.com. So I'm doing a series of top 10 hacks, already published a few of them. But this one here, I'm focusing on my favorite ways to save money on TV and music streaming. And by hack, I mean little tricks and little nuggets of information you might not be aware of that can really bring the price down. Now, I've got a quick tip before we get into the hacks, because I like to think of this more could be common sense, but some of you might not have thought about it. With any of these streaming services, particularly the TV ones, there is no point having more than one or two of these at any time, because there's so much new content coming onto them all the time, plus all the whole back catalogue on there, that if you are trying to watch things across 3, 4, 5 different services, and there are so many of them right now, plus don't forget your normal TV channels and YouTube on top of that, you are never going to be getting full value for money. So focus ideally on one of them, watch everything you want to watch on there, and then when that 30 days is up, because remember, most of these are on rolling contracts, cancel it, move on to the next one, and do the same thing and keep repeating it. Yeah, there'll be times when you really want to watch something right now on a different service, and you can add that in. But the main thing is try and really condense how many you're paying for at any time, because that will save you a packet. And don't forget as well, there are free trials, loads of free trials out there, particularly on the music ones. You could go a whole year across all those Deezer, Apple, Spotify, all those different ones, and not pay a penny if you time it right when those trials are extended beyond the normal 1 month. So hack number 1, though, we're going to talk about Disney Plus, because this is my favorite one, because this is a deal where you can pay nothing at all for the streaming service for an entire year. And there is a catch, and that is it is Disney Plus with adverts, which is a bit of a shame. You used to be able to get the full Disney Plus, but now it is the one with commercials. You have to put up with those, but for nothing at all, for not paying a single thing, then I think it's a no-brainer. Now, to get this, you need to open up a current account called the Club Lloyds current account from Lloyds Bank. This one will give you, once you've signed up and you've done all of that, it will give you a lifestyle benefit. It could be free cinema tickets, it could be a magazine subscription, or it could be this year of Disney Plus. Or if you want to, if you've got someone else in the household, they can also open up an account. And if you're a couple, you could get a joint account as well. So you could have free Disney Plus, free cinema tickets, and a magazine subscription, or whatever mix you want to do. So you can get a number of those, which is like a next level hack, if you like. Long as this account, you have to pay in £2,000 into the account every single month. And it's really important you do this, because that means you don't get charged a fee of £3 every month. So it's really easy to do that. If this isn't your main account, there's going to be an extra account that you open, transfer in one lump sum if you want, or in smaller amounts. You could put £500 in, take it back out, put the same £500 in, take it back out again, put it back in, take it back out. You get the drift, right? So as long as a cumulative total of £2,000 has got into that account in the calendar month, it doesn't have to stay in there, then you avoid that fee. And again, that lifestyle benefit lasts for an entire year. So it's a year of Disney Plus. Now, if you don't like the idea of adverts with Disney Plus, but you do also use Uber for takeaways and for travel, then you might want to look at the Uber One membership, 60 quid for a year, but that will get you the Disney Plus as well for free. And that's the full one without adverts. So that could be a decent savings if you actually absolutely know you want to have it for the full 12 months rather than just do it, as I said before, mix and match between months. Next up, let's talk about Apple TV Plus. Some really good shows on there. Not as much as you go on other options, but some really good ones that are definitely worth checking out. Now, this launched at the very, very end of 2019. And since then, so the last 3.5 years, I have had it for 2 of those years, and I have not paid a penny, not one. And that's because there are loads and loads and loads of free trials, not just for newbies, but for previous customers as well. So what you need to do, if you are paying for Apple TV, don't do it. Cancel it. So when it finishes, and then keep an eye out for these special offers. I'm always on the eye out for these, so I share them over at BeCleverWithYourCash.com, along with loads of other deals for all the other services we're talking about right now. And you will find them. Sometimes it's 1 month free, sometimes it's 3 months, 2 months, whatever it might be. But these are regular things, and they are welcome back deals as well as new customer deals. So absolutely, that is a big, big, big money saver. Prime Video. Amazon Prime Video. Now, a lot of you who have got Prime Video have probably got it with your Amazon subscription. You're paying $8.99 for that a year, or £95 a year. And maybe you're taking advantage of all the other things that Amazon delivers. But you don't have to. There is, and it is a bit cheeky how they kind of have hidden this recently within the Amazon architecture, how you actually find the click through to this. But there is an option to pay just $5.99 a month just for the video streaming. Now, of course, that does come with adverts, and you have to pay extra to get rid of adverts, which is a shame, but that's the same if you've got the full Prime memberships as well. So this is the thing, if you just want to watch some shows on Amazon from time to time, you pay $5.99, and again, 30-day contracts, you can cancel it at any time that you want to. Now, hack number 4, this one relates to Now TV, which I already think you should be moving from Sky TV to Now TV to get the bulk of those channels anyway. Yes, it's streaming rather than live, but it's still going to save you, for most people, a fair whack. And you can save even more, though, compared to the full price on Now TV by going through the cancellation process every single month. Now, you might think, oh, what's the point? I want to keep it. But it doesn't matter. You can keep it. But when you go through this cancellation process, and there is a bit of a pain, right? There are a number of clicks you have to do to actually get to that endpoint. But on that journey, they almost always give you a deal. Now, let's say it's, $9.99 is full price for entertainment or for cinema. Maybe they offer it to you £5 a month. Maybe it's going to be even less than that. I've had deals for £1 a month in the past. Now, the catch with this one is they recently started giving a minimum term for this, maybe of like 6 months. And it might not be worth it because if you don't want that channel, that pack of channels for the duration of that minimum term, let's say it is 6 months, even at a reduced price, you might be better off just paying for 1 month, and then cancelling it and then 6 months later getting another month. But it's definitely worth going through that process for all of them, including Sport and Boost, which is what you need if you want HD and you want to be able to share the channels with other people and ditch adverts. But big save. That has saved me so much money over the years. Now, if you don't want to keep it, if that deal isn't good enough and you cancel it, keep an eye on your emails because often they'll give you a welcome back deal as well. And I've had 3 months, I've had £1 months, whatever it might be, but definitely that is a great way again. So I've never paid full price for those Now TV memberships for those big Sky channels like Sky Atlantic, Movies and Sport. Now, obviously, these are kind of the big paid for subscription services. I did mention these earlier on, but often I think people forget that if you're paying a TV license, there are a number of free options, right? You've already paid the TV license in order to access iPlayer. You don't even need a TV license to look at Channel 4 and ITV's and Channel 5E also, their online services, as long as you're not watching live TV. But they have a really good back catalogue. And iPlayer, not just, to all the dramas and comedies and documentaries, but movies as well. These come and go. But there are some big hitters on there that you might be able to watch, might be the perfect thing you want to see. And you don't have to pay for any of those other services. Again, you might be in a mix of things. It might be you've done your Netflix, you've done your Disney for a bit, and then you have a bit of a break from those, and you take advantage of everything that's on normal terrestrial TV via those catch-up services, and then go back to another one to save you even more money in the long run. Now, hack number 6, this is the last one I've got here for us, TV streaming, and then we'll move on to music streaming, is a great little service, which I'm not sure many people know about. I use this all the time to find out 2 things. One, what streaming service something is on. So again, that helps me decide if I need to pay for something else, for another service to watch something in particular, because sometimes movies in particular, they could be on more than one streaming service. You might find, this show, that movie, it's on Netflix, but it's almost also on Amazon, and you're paying for Amazon, so you can watch it there rather than sign up for Netflix. Or when you're renting stuff, I don't do this too often, but if you are renting movies, it will tell you the price for each of the different streaming services as well. And also if it is available on a monthly subscription plan as well from one of the big guys. And this is called Just Watch. So I've got the app and I want to watch something. I type it in, see it pops up so I know exactly where it is. And whether I'm paying for it now or paying for it later on, I know I can sort of watch it straight away or wait for that to come along. So that is a really good one. Okay, music streaming hacks now. And let's start with sharing. Right, sharing is not a hack, right? You guys know all about this. You've probably been doing it on a lot of your TV services if you're allowed to. But music can be a lot harder to do this. I think most people would already be aware, but a number of places will have a family plan. Apple does this, Amazon does this, Spotify does it, I'm sure others do as well. And this is where you can get 6 separate accounts. Everyone's got their own individual one with their own playlist, their own algorithms, but they're all paid for from a single account. Now, the terms and conditions will say this needs to be in the same household, but that's not in force, at least not right now. So you potentially could get together with some mates and again, split the cost of this rather than you all paying $11.99 a month for the full premium Spotify. You can really bring that down. 6 of you paying a fraction of that price. There is also, though, the opportunity to have something with Spotify called Duo. And this is for 2 people. So there's a chance that some of you are going to be on family and there's only 2 of you. Yes, family's cheaper than 2 premiums, but Duo's even cheaper still. So again, have a look and see which one is the best one for you. But the next hack is a new thing. This is related to Spotify only. And this is a new Spotify plan called Basic. This has been secretly hidden, launched out in the UK. At the moment, recording this in May 2024, it is just for existing customers. Newbies won't find this. But if you are on premium, you'll be able to, family, you'll be able to downgrade to basic family. If you are on premium duo, you'll be able to downgrade to basic duo. And if you're on premium individual, as it's now called, you'll be able to drop down to basic individual. Now you'll save £2 on duo and family every single month, £1 on the individual tier. And the only difference between premium and basic Spotify is you don't get audiobooks. That's all you're losing out on. So if you don't listen to audiobooks anyway, or you get them elsewhere, maybe Audible, maybe the library, whatever it might be, then drop down and save yourself some money. Downgrade to that cheaper plan. I've got one more Spotify one to share with you as well here. And this is for those of you who are individuals who are guaranteed committed to saving for the entire year. You want Spotify for the entire year. In that case, it's worth getting an annual gift card. This currently costs £99, which gets you a full 12 months. Now, with a normal Spotify premium plan at $11.99 a month, that is a decent saving of around 40 odd quid. Even if you were paying for the basic plan of individual, that's still going to be saving you about 33 quid a year. So you buy one of these, mainly from Amazon or Currys, put it in for a year, and then you are going to be saving. And you can stack these as well. Now, I'd wait until you've had it for 6 months, but as long as there's only 6 months credit left on this, you can add another one. So it's a year and a half protecting you from future price increases. And if you want to save even more on these, then you can go via a cashback site. If you've never signed up to Quidco or Top Cashback before, there are welcome bonuses. We've got a number of them over at BeCleverYourCash.com. They do change all the time, but we regularly have the best, if not really close to the best offers, 15, 20 quid, whatever it might be, off the first time you use one of those sites. And that includes Currys. So you could go in and get another 15 or 20 quid knocked off the price of that annual plan. Yeah, I won't tell you exactly what it is right now, but BeCleverYourCash.com will have all those details. Now, the last hack to share with you then on music streaming relates to Amazon Music. Now, this has a discount if you're an Amazon Prime member, right? So you pay $9.99 a month rather than $10.99 a month for being a Prime member. But you can also, as a Prime member, buy an annual plan at 99 quid. So far, that is the same price, right, as that Spotify gift card. So you're getting the same thing. But of course, you have to be paying for Prime as well, which is, as we established, $8.99 a month extra or 95 quid a year. So that really kind of suddenly makes, you're saving on the monthly price for Prime Music, for Amazon Music Unlimited, but you're adding this extra cost on top. The hack here is you only need to, when you buy that annual plan, you need to be an Amazon Prime member, but not after that. So you could just take out that 30-day Amazon Prime trial, and most people can get this once every 12 months, if not more regularly. Then pay for that £99 for that year of Amazon Music Unlimited, and then cancel that Amazon trial. So you will get, if you are someone who wants Amazon Music Unlimited, you know you're going to have it for a year, that is how you can get it for £99. Again, saving yourself a decent amount versus the non-Prime price over a year. These are just my top hacks. Again, there are many, many more ways to save on your TV and music streaming. And that's all over at BeCleverWithYourCash.com. My name's Andy Webb. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.